Guten Tag, my people. We are back out. As you can see, we are in the sun. If that doesn't give it away to where we are, I don't know what else will. But anyway, we're in Gibraltar. That is the rock. I'm going to climb that tomorrow. And that there is the border to Spain. So yeah, we are in Gibraltar for 4 days. I just landed. We landed 40 minutes early. It took us 2 hours and 15 minutes to get here, which was pretty rapido. So I've just chucked my luggage into the airport storage because I can't check into my Airbnb till 3, and it is currently 10 to 11. So £4 well spent. I don't need to drag anything around with me. So we're just gonna have a little bambaleo around, see what's what, and then come back, get the luggage, get set up, and then there's a lighthouse I want to go to this evening to try and get a sunset. But that looks pretty cool. It's a really small country. It's like 3 miles long by 1.5 miles wide or something. It's tiny. Well, I say it's not even a country. It's literally a British territory. Everything, like, they got a red post box over there. Pretty wild. So yeah, but the weather's beautiful. So hot. That's the airport. It's tiny. It's like one conveyor belt for bags. It's really small. And you can see like ships over there. So it kind of looks like the ships are on the runway. It's a little optical illusion. And then there's another runway here. I think I just saw something back there about like an RAF base or some kind of schnizzle. And yeah, but the main part of Gibraltar is that rock there. So we're going to go tomorrow morning to climb up it and see what all that is about. Apparently there's some caves as well in there, so we'll go check those out too. But it's a very weird thing, like just out the airport and like down this like big strip of just the airport or of like runway. Kind of weird. But oh, and the other thing is you can spend the great British pound here, which is kind of cool. So you don't need to get euros or whatever. You can literally take cash from your house to Gibraltar and spend it, which is also kind of cool. So yeah, so from where we are, which is the top of Gibraltar, the lighthouse is the very tip down the bottom, and it says on Google Maps it's like an hour and 25-minute walk. I'm not too sure why it's that long, but hey ho, we'll say we'll be conservative about an hour. But that is basically from end to end. So yeah, there's a cool monument there as well. Look at that. A war memorial. First World War and the Second World War. In glorious memory of those who died for the Empire. Sounds like something out of Star Wars. But I was thinking about this on the way over, like how like majestically huge the British Empire was. It was the saying, wasn't it? The sun never sets on the British Empire because it was just so big. But yeah, super cool. Everything's in English as well. I don't feel like I'm getting like culture here. I'm just exploring another part of England. Look at that. Diesel, £1.36. What the hell? Right. So today I was we drove past a petrol station and it was £1.99 a litre in England. What the hell is going on here? £1.36. That's outrageous. How come they get cheap diesel? We're the same people. It's just a random load of roosters and chickens. What the hell? There's loads of them. Look at that one, he's massive over there. There we got a Taco Bell, a Costa Coffee, Rock English, fish and chips, a Burger King, a Pizza Hut, There was a Domino's behind me as well. We've got great English cuisine. Fish and chips are probably the only English cuisine. We've got a Lego shop. This is like the main square, I think. But oh look, there's also monkeys in Gibraltar as well. Little monk. But Gibraltar is also like mega populated. It's got, for as small as it is, it's like 5,000 people per square kilometre that live here. Look at that, it's just a sea of people. Yeah, it's a lot of people for a small little place. They get everywhere. The Irish town. I'll have to go and check that out later. I was just mooching around the cigar shop outside the cigar in the bar, and they're pretty cheap here, and I was like, oh, don't tempt me. Look at that. Orange trees. Wow. You know what, there's like loads of like mass groups of like people that come from Spain, like a big tour, like a coach full, like a day trip. And there's just like a tsunami of them just went past. It was like I was just having a coffee, and then all of a sudden it was just like a great stampede past me. I was like, what is going on? Look at that, there's the Marks and Spencers as well. It's weird because it's like, it kind of feels like you're walking down a bit of London, and then you just like look at that, and then you realise you're in Spain. I would say, well, it pretty much is Spain if we're being honest. It's just like a tiny bit at the very end. Strategic. The Strait of Gibraltar. Or is it the Gibraltar Strait? One of the two. Something straight. So yeah, it's very warm, even in the shade. Lovely though. So we're just gonna walk. I'm just going in a giant straight line. I'm like, we've almost walked half of the land. So yeah. Look at that tree. Look how cool that is. That's wild cool. It's like a little alien tree. It's not even little, it's massive. It's like one of those trees you see in what's it called? Another place which is a territory of Yemen. It's where it begins with an S. Or something like that. But it looks like a really like alien world. And it looks like it's covered in trees like that. I want to go and see more of this tree. It looks well cool. How big it is, look at how big that is. Oh, what a majestic specimen. Hello tree. Look at that, and it's got some nutrients being injected into it as well, like little pouches. This tree is living the life, man. Look at that. That's so cool. It's majestic. That is one of the most majestic trees I've seen in a long time. Look at this, right? I'm gonna look at these chairs. Right, I'm gonna sit here and admire this absolute specimen. What about this chair? Can you see it from over here? Oh, look at that. Perfect view. Look at this, right? You've got like nice cool shade. You've got orange trees. You've got palm trees. And then you've got this cool guy. This is a majestic spot. I think it's called like the Scotland Church, or the Church of Scotland, or something like that, where I am, or like around this area. But no. Well, actually, I think that's the church over there, just like through there. But look, there's also like a telephone box, like the red phone box through there. That's kind of cool. But yeah, it's the old cigar palms. I used to work on these when I used to work in Australia, and they're absolutely horrible to work on. Not nice, but they actually, that one needs cleaning out. To be fair, it's got loads of dead in it. See, look, you can never leave the industry. Once you were in it for long enough, that is it. You're screwed no matter what. You look at trees and you will never look at trees the same again. But I'm gonna chill here for a little bit because this is so nice just to sit back, relax. There's a nice sumac there. Cool thing about sumacs is in the root of a sumac is one of the ingredients for I think it's ayahuasca. So HM Customs, let's run, get out of here. We've left, that was the city centre basically back there, so we're kind of moving out into the less busy part, I'm hoping. This is Trafalgar Cemetery. I call that wisteria, that's cool. Go and have a look in here, it looks quite nice. Quite small, but got like the holm oaks, there's some figs growing. You can take, oh look at that, look at these, overgrown. Look at that one, around there, like a giant pyramid. Very cool. It's like giant walls around. That's cool. And you got some more tree over here. Oh, I think the trees are labelled as well. Wow. Fraxinus, which is an ash. It's a narrow-leaved ash. I don't think I've ever seen a narrow-leaved ash. I would just call it an ash, but apparently we got a narrow-leaved ash as well. That's kind of cool how they've like propped it all up and then put some cobra. Have they braced that to the there they have. Yeah, we used to install these. Basically in the middle is that there's like a black thing. I'll be able to show you. It's like, oh no, you can't see it. Like, okay, right there, like above me on the brace there, there's like a black thing, and it's called a shock absorber, but it looks like a giant black dildo. So we would have a lot of fun. Wait, hold up a minute. Let's rewind it. We would call them the black dildos because they look like one. And the funny thing is, they would come pre-lubed, so you could put it in the brace in, and yeah, we would always have a good laugh installing them because they're actually quite hard to install. Even though they're pre-lubed, you gotta like pull it together. It's like one of these Chinese finger traps, but it's under a lot of tension, so you gotta try and squeeze it together and then ram it in, and they're like over a foot long, and yeah, they are a good laugh, especially when there's two of you installing them. You have some fun. More cool trees. Do you know what? So this morning I had the weirdest dream. Oh no, little dead bird. I don't know why I just showed you that. I had the weirdest dream early hours this morning. I was like in the Amazon, and I was like wading through the river, and there was like the biggest anaconda right next to me, and I was like trying to get out of the water, and everyone was like, there's a snake, and I was just like trying to get out, and I was like, oh shit, and this thing was huge, and it was like really bright green for some reason, even though they're not, and I was just like, woke up and I was like, what the hell was that? So yeah, I just remembered it just now. A good old snake dream. No, I forgot to mention earlier, I actually almost didn't make it to Gibraltar. So basically last week, like end of last week, so I think it was Friday, I had a what was it? I can't remember what it's called now. The full name is a cerebral spinal fluid leak. Basically, my brain fluid came out my nose, which is not good. So yeah, I felt like I had a banging headache when it happened, or after it happened, and it was like pissing out like a tap. I was like, what the fuck? Like out of one nostril, and it's like bright yellow. So yeah, that's not fun. Basically, it's like it can be really dangerous to actually fly if you've had like a bad one, because you can get basically like, excuse me, do you mind? Dogs, man. Like, there's nothing even there. Oh no, there's another dog. It's It's like, yeah, you better walk on that side of the road, buddy. But no, it's meant to be really dangerous if you've had a bad one, because you can get air in your brain through the leak. Like basically it's like a membrane, and like you usually get it from like head injuries, but I was just like, I haven't banged my head or anything like that, so I was like, I don't know why it's happened. But apparently if you like have a build up of pressure, sometimes it can happen. It can like burst through the membrane and then come out your nose. So I was doing some vigorous activity when it happened. I was using an axe, and yeah, so guess that's why it happened. But it did worry me a little bit. I was like, oh, great, my brain fluid is in my hands. That's a new one. So I guess I can add that to the book of lore. I fully just forgot to conclude that story then of actually why I'm here, because I said it was dangerous to fly. If you had a major one, I think mine was minor. Literally had bed rest for like since Friday through to Monday. So I had no more leaks since then, and it was like, oh, if your nose keeps running, you might have to have like surgery to like patch it, but it's been good. No leaks, no trouble, nothing like that. I've like lifted like some heavy stuff and it was absolutely fine. So from that I made the decision to take the flight, and I'm glad I did, because I was all good at the flight, so I could have panicked and been extra cautious and not come, but I just played it by ear, to be honest. And I was just like, I'm actually really glad that I was like, do you know what, I'm going to fly, because I've had no problems since it happened. And yeah, we are all good. My head is still the same size, even though it is ginormous. It's always been that size, buddy. Look at that, my Airbnb host just let me know I'm allowed to check in at 1:30. So excellente. So we'll walk back to the airport, get the bags, go check in, have a little kind of just relax properly, just lie down. But there's the port, one of the ports over there. It's like a big cargo ship. That looks cool. Do you know what? I've always wanted to go on like a freighter out at sea. I think it'd be so cool. Basically, if you've ever watched The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, Sean the photographer, right? He is the life goal of just being everywhere and anywhere, making friends and like connections wherever he goes, going on boats to random places, flying on an aeroplane into a volcano. And that's the kind of life I'm trying to build. And I love that film so much. One of my favourite films. It's like a religious thing I watch, like a minimum once a year. It's so good, and if you haven't seen it, you've got to watch it. It will change your perspective if you are stuck in a rat race. But oh, I love that film. So you might not be able to see from here, but you can get a cable car all the way to the top of the rock. So you don't need to climb up it, or walk up it if you will. You can just get a new little cable car and zoom straight to the top. So we're not going to do that. It's actually, the cable car's closed today. It's like starting to rev for like the tours, and it's like cable car closed. So yeah, not for me. I'm going to take the big scenic route, but that's like so that kind of like all of that, the rock and everything all over there. That's the nature reserve. So tomorrow we're gonna fully explore that. Today really is just get settled in. I want to get some sunset photos down at the lighthouse. There's also the tallest waterfall in Gibraltar is down there as well. It's actually just a man-made thing. There's no actual waterfalls in Gibraltar. It's apart from this one, which is a man-made shenanigan. But it is a waterfall. Well, it's classed as a waterfall anyway. You know what the other one? So I was trying to do the tallest waterfall in every country as well as the tallest point. The Malta actually doesn't have any waterfalls, and there's only one place. If it like rains like shit tons, it will overflow off one of the cliffs, and you can kind of see a waterfall there. But there is no actual like man-made or nothing waterfall in Malta, so it's kind of like, do you class it or it's just like if you have floods, some of the water goes over the cliff. So I wouldn't really class it as Malta's waterfall, because it's just a flood. Oh wow, wait, hold up, you've all seen that. There we go. We made it to the Airbnb. Oh wow, that was a mission. That was actually a mission to find this place. It was up like so many stairs, and then I went up the route the Apple Maps took me, and it turns out you're not actually allowed to go that way. So I had to walk all the way down the steps and all the way up this massive set of steps again with my bag. I was like, oh fuck man. But it's training. That's what I say. So here is the Airbnb. Look at this. Look at this. Got a little balcony. It feels like it's not fully clean. Wait, hold on. I think that's better. Look at this little balcony. So that's like the main square down there where all the shizzle happens. So we are nice and local to the food and boozers and everything like that. Check out this bathroom, how bougie this is. Look at that. Look at that. A bath. What is one of them? Look at the shower. This is some bougie stuff. And a genie in a lamp to grant my wishes. But yeah, that's it. You know, I'm actually really hungry now. So I might just have a little lie down a minute, charge my phone up, and then get some food, because I am so hungry. Right, ready to go. I just put some sun cream on, making sure I haven't missed a spot. I look shiny. I look oiled up, ready for a diddy party. But anyway, that is the sun cream I need. If it's not factor 50 plus, it's just, you may as well just not put anything on me. I am forged in the depths of hell, where it is hot but there is no sun. So yeah, sun destroys me. So I have to keep my pasty white skin covered. You know what? I got sunburned so bad once. I had like my whole back was like a lobster, and it was like peeling. It was when I was a kid, and I couldn't sleep because of the pain on it. And ever since then, I never really go anywhere. Like if I go to the beach, I'll keep my t-shirt on as long as possible. Sometimes I'll even go in the sea with my t-shirt on, because I just don't want to get sunburned again. To that point, it was horrendous. And touch wood, I haven't had it again, like to that point. I've had sunburned arms and stuff and like a head, but nothing too bad. Anyway, so we had some food. I had a pizza from Pizza Hut. It was massive, and it was a deep pan, like an actual proper deep pan. It was so nice. We unpacked everything as well, so I'm fully settled in. Went to the shop, got some water. It's all going on. So yeah, we're gonna head out there, pack a bag, just put my boots on, and we're gonna make our way down to the waterfall. I've forgotten what it's called now. It's like Euphora or Europa or something like that. I can't remember. Something waterfall. It's like 15 meters tall, I believe, or somewhere around that. It's 10 to 7, so we should get down to the lighthouse before sunset, and then we're just gonna chill out, get some photos of the sunset, and a little bit later, and it's gonna be a fairly chilled evening. Look how much quieter it is now. It's so much nicer. There's not a cloud in the sky either, so I'm hoping we're going to be at the right angle to get like a really nice sunset at the lighthouse. Look at that up there. There's a suspension bridge. I think it's called like the Winchester suspension bridge or something like that. So we're going to go over that tomorrow actually. That is cool. I saw a photo and I was like, oh yeah. I saw a photo and I was like, oh, that looks well cool. Where's that? And then I looked, so I was like, oh, it's there. So yeah, we'll go on that tomorrow. Look at all those freighters. There's so many. So I think that's like Spain there. From what I remembered off the map, I think that's Spain. Because then that way's Africa, I believe. So that's like Spain where it like zooms around. Yeah, busy shipping lane. And then Strait of Gibraltar's over this way, like coming over here. You'll see it in a minute. We're like 300 meters away from the waterfall, so not far to go. But look at that, the sun is out. It's so warm. It's so warm. Not a cloud in the sky, and I can literally see. Right, I'm gonna fact check myself before I say this. Right, zoom out a minute. Zoom out, zoom out, zoom out. Zoom. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's line up the map. Yeah, that there is Africa. So all the mountains there that you see there, that's all Africa. How cool is that? You can see, and like it looks so close. But look at that water, it looks so good. It's like an empty pool's down there. But yeah, it's so nice over here. Right, we're into a slight dilemma. I don't know what is going on with Google Maps at the moment, but it sent me the wrong way twice today. So basically it took me up to this gated estate that you can't get in, and it was like, you gotta go through that. And I just asked this lady, how do you get to the waterfall? And she was like, oh, you can like either go right down to the bottom level of the sea, like, so I gotta go out of here, gotta go miles out of the way, or I go out of here, turn right, go up the hill bit and keep going, and then I'll get to the lighthouse, and then from the lighthouse it's really easy to get to the waterfall. So we're going to do that. We're going to go to the lighthouse and then zoom to the waterfall and then come back to the lighthouse. But I don't know what is going on with Google Maps. It's been awful recently, and Apple Maps as well, because I tried Apple mapping it from here and it tried to do the exact same thing. So it's maps here aren't very good. I don't know why that is. Like nothing lines up. I downloaded the route. I thought I could smell the devil's lettuce, and I was like, yes, excellent. So we're going to go this way, up the hill and round. And hopefully that should solve our problem without needing to backtrack all the way we came to get down to the sea level. I think we're back on track. I don't know why I just didn't follow the signs. I looked at the signs, I was like, we're not going that way, but the signs say that way. Never trust Google Maps. Never trust the Google Maps. So next time I'm following the signs. There's the lighthouse. So I think if we scooch around here, the tunnel was going to arrive. But I actually need to check where the sun is going to set down. I want that golden goodness across the ocean. There was some like banging tunes going on over there, but I was like, I can't video it because YouTube will copyright me like they did last time when I was having a great time. So yeah. I think the tunnel was around here somewhere. It's time 8 o'clock now anyway, so we've got 55 minutes till sunset. Look at this, we're in a rock. Hi, my name is Cook, I am the vlogs. Look at this is cool. I don't think I've ever hiked through like a big tunnel like this before. The only problem is, when cars come it's really loud. I hate loud noises. Unnecessarily loud noises. But then that's also the road above us. I think, oh no, there's a car coming down the tunnel. It's like, if I'm in control of the noise, it's alright. But if it's like a noise that just appears, I just get like frustrated by it. So yeah, tunnels amplify all of those problems. I don't know why I keep getting like Chips Ahoy hat, but look at that majestic waterfall. Like you come out a tunnel and it's just there. The woman was like, what waterfall? The really small one? I was like, yeah. I was like, that's not small, that's majestic. Look at that. Here it is. And there's no one here. So it says it's about 15 meters tall. Looks, I don't know, to me that looks taller than 15 meters. I need to reevaluate that. I need to fact check myself again. Look at that. Wow, that's across the road. Oh yeah, baby, look at that majesticness. Man-made. The actual tallest and biggest man-made waterfall in the world is actually in Italy. It was made by the Romans. But this is majestic nonetheless. So we're gonna get a photo next to it. Luckily I bought both my tripods, come prepared. Right behind me. Yeah. We got the shot. But, so the sun is gonna set over that way. And the thing's around there, so we might not get like a majestic sunset kind of at the lighthouse. I'm not too sure. I'm tempted just to go back to the lighthouse to see what happens with the sky, and then walk back through maybe this way back to the Airbnb. See what that does. I'm so thirsty. I was like, I won't need to buy water because there's like loads of places around and there's none. Why is everything that, like everything you need, like water, drinks, booze, whatever, it's all around where I'm staying, and like you come here and it's just nothing. I was like, fuck. So you'd be better off with a sunrise shoot at the lighthouse. But I mean, technically I could do a sunrise shoot at the lighthouse. What time does the sun actually rise? 10 to 8 in the morning. Because it's like 9:30, like the part, so you can't go all the way to the top of the rock without getting tickets, and you got to buy them at the gate to go all the way up. But they don't open till 9:30, so I was going to start at like 9-ish tomorrow anyway, so yeah. We'll see. I'm debating. But then you kind of like, so the sun's kind of setting back over the mountains of Spain. So I'm not going to get that perfect sun on a ocean for the set. But what I was going to do is I was going to get some long exposure shots of the waterfall. I just didn't want to get them close up because I don't think it would look too good. There was like an angle up there which would have been like quite good to get, but it's take a little bit of time setting everything up with my big tripod and everything like that. So I was like, I'll get to the lighthouse and do that instead. But now that I've realised the sun's setting over that way, I'm debating whether to spend a bit of time here and get like some long exposure shots of the waterfall. I'll probably do that. Yeah, fuck it, why not? And see what the sky's looking like. It only took 10 minutes to get here, so if the sky's looking really majestic, I'll just shoot back and get some pictures. Got some semi-decent. I'll see what they're like when I take them off the computer, take them off the camera, I mean, of the waterfall. So got like a ND filter on. I got it for Christmas. It's the first time I've actually used it. It's like a really posh one, you know. You twizzle it and it like goes darker or lighter. It's really cool. But look at that. So the sun is sitting there. So I'm going to shoot straight into the sun with the filter on. And this looks majestic. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because the sun's setting really nice there. It's like a golden orb. A golden orb of goodness. I got sunshine. I noticed this. I actually saw them live gorillas. Yes. Wait, I swear I got sunshine in a bag. I think that was it. Oh man. It was at Boomtown years ago. I was a bit frazzled then as well. You can cut me some slack, alright? I got sunshine. That's how it goes. But yeah, no, the sun's looking so nice there. I think I'm done with photos for now. I'm just gonna sit and enjoy this magnificent view. The sun's gone down behind the mountain. It's beautiful. It's all beautiful. So nice. So there's a little seat here for me, and if I do this, I can put your little legs out and you can sit with me and watch the sunset, hey buddy? It's a pretty good view. Okay. We ain't in the hot tub now. But such a beautiful, beautiful evening. Yeah. 10 to 9. Majestic. Sound of the ocean. Ocean breeze, baby. And some freight ships. We got about an hour roughly to walk back. We'll probably get back for about 10 o'clock at night. Luckily I brought a head torch with me, so I can light the way. But beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sunset there. Just found like an even better place it would have been to get shots. You can come down here and go out and put like a little boulder bit over there. So, oh no. So missed that one of the sun, and it would have been right down. Look at that. So beautiful. And there's no one here. It's like really strange. But there's like a beach bar closed. There's 2 people there. There's one person. There's 3 people watching the sunset, and that is it. That's wild. It's so beautiful down there. Look at that. Oh, almost fell over. I don't even know the words that just came out of my mouth then. But look at that. Dolphin restaurant closed. It's kind of like mid-April. It's just dead. No one here. It's a beautiful time to be here. Look at that fortification on the cliff edge there, and it just goes into the sea and the sun. Oh, it's so beautiful here. I wasn't expecting this level of majesticness from a place so small. They've had a majestic waterfall. We can see the mountains of Africa. We can see the sun setting behind mountains in Spain. Oh, it's just amazing. And just cool rocks and fortifications and cool trees and so much. It didn't even cost that much to like come in. Like, I think it was less than £500 for 4 days for accommodation and flights, which is a bargain. The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is the outcome of my long exposure photos, because I didn't have a remote on me, because sometimes if you're not careful, like a slight little touch of the shutter can wobble the whole image and ruin it all, depending on how long of a exposure you're doing. Another little tunnel we're going to go through. There's that. But I didn't have it, and I didn't put it on a shutter delay like an idiot. And then I was just like, oh well, I hope they're alright. Oh, look at that. Stairs up into like a mystery door. I'll actually get a photo of that. That'd be quite cool in black and white.